Where are the umpires or somebody to step in and end this ugliness? Oh my goodness. Drew Maggi's had a bee under his bonnet all day. He almost got into a fight with one of the umpires earlier tonight, so I have to believe he probably went into second base. Well, I'm not even going to speculate. But it's just interesting that he's the guy who was in the middle of it, and oh my goodness, would you look at that. His jersey ripped to shreds, bleeding from the left eye. That's Drew Maggi, who was on first base when the game ended. And that's Lester Galvan, who was in left field when the game ended. So it's not like they had some sort of altercation. As that play happened, Colabello up there needing to reach base to extend the game, grounded out to short. There's the bobble from Leo Rodriguez, who threw it to first. And there's Spain going to celebrate the win. There's Drew Maggi walking towards first base, and you just can't see it there. Who knows what started it, but everybody's looking in the direction of first base, and Drew Maggi just came in and charged Fernando Baez. Maggi lowered his head and just drove into Baez's midsection, and that's when everything broke loose. I wonder if his tournament will be over. The fans now really booing the Spanish team as they celebrate on their way back into the third base dugout. I've never seen anything like this at an international event. The Spanish team is furious. What could have possibly been said to have Drew Maggi lower his head and drive it into the pitcher's gut to start a bench-clearing brawl after the ball game had ended? I mean, he was really playing mad all night. It's interesting that he's the man who dropped the fly ball that ultimately lost the game for Italy. Somehow it wasn't ruled an error, but it was an error. On a fly ball to left field in the bottom of the fifth inning, it would have been the last out of the fifth inning. Drew Maggi dropped it. That's when Spain's fourth run went on the board, and that's the game-winning run in the end. So you can understand why he'd be upset and frustrated when this one ends, but what a nasty way to end a beautiful ball game. Italy and Spain now tied at 2-2 in the standings. Italy taking on the Netherlands tomorrow, and Spain will close their tournament with a game against the Czech Republic. Seems as if cooler heads have finally prevailed and the teams have been kept apart and ushered back into their respective dugouts. There's a look at tomorrow's schedule that doesn't reflect the alterations that have already been made and will likely continue to be made because of the incoming rain. You see the Italy-Netherlands game scheduled for an 8 o'clock start. That'll be played at noon in Bologna, I believe.